with that extra venom in her work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action here at the O2 London. Live on Sky Sports box office and across the USA on AWE. Eddie Hearn and Haymaker Ringstar Promotions are very proud to bring you 6 two-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. And officials appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, Steward in charge Mick Collier, has appointed timekeeper Stephen Pucci, and in charge of the action, a star referee from Watford, Mr. Bob Williams. And now introducing, in the red corner, wearing the black shorts with lime green trim, on the scales at 9 stone, 8 pounds 5 ounces. From 12 contests, 6 wins, 1 inside the distance, 6 defeats. From Lazio, Italia, Monica Gentili. In the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with gold, on the scales at 9 stone, 8 pounds 3 ounces. As an amateur boxer, 6 times European Games gold medalist, 5 times a world champion, Olympic Games gold medalist, undefeated as a professional. 2 wins from 2 contests with 1 win inside the distance. From Bray, County Wicklow, the fighting pride of Ireland, Katie Taylor.
Okay, ladies, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times, touch gloves.
The former Olympic champion, 5-time world champion, 6-time European, 5-time European Union, the brilliant Irish woman, Katie Taylor, moving onwards as she tackles the more experienced professional, at least, in Monica Gentili from Italy, who's won 6 of 12 and turned over just after Katie's London triumph, where she carried the flag in for Ireland. And we're really enjoying watching Katie Taylor as a pro.
Well, women's boxing on the rise now, and Katie Taylor seems to be the forefront of it, and she really does box so well. I just really enjoy watching the classy shots, the combinations, full array of punches, body and head, already having great success with that right hand.
Beautiful shot there, crisp right hand from Katie Taylor, and back behind the jab. Really impressive body shots in that professional victory from Katie Taylor over Karina Kopinska at Wembley, who she stopped in the 3rd round. She was a bit disappointed about her second outing against Viviane Obernauf in Manchester, but she did nothing wrong. She won it really well, but sets extremely high standards. There, the body shots again. Wonderful the way she throws that left hook.
Always sets the pace well, Katie Taylor. Puts together fast combinations, works well behind that jab. Always concentrating, looking into her opponent's eyes, watching the gloves, reacting to everything that happens.
What can Gentili do as she inches forward and tries to throw leather of her own? She can't match Taylor in the skills department. Can she try and rough her up? Again, more body shots side to side, and finding Gentili a fairly static target. It's an excellent round from Katie Taylor. Welcome back. The time is very nearly nigh for the big one, and on the big screen you can see a really relaxed Tony Bellew having his hands wrapped. Dave Colwell all smiles. No real pressure, I guess they're feeling, the big underdogs.
No, it's a good point. I mean, all the pressure's on David Hay here to perform. He calls it a mismatch. He said he's going to wipe the floor with Tony Bellew. It's going to be easy. It's going to be destructive. So it's on him there now to show us all what he means.
Meanwhile, a chance to watch the dazzling Katie Taylor, who will be fast-tracked, I'm sure, to a world title tilt, such as the quality of the 30-year-old from Bray in County Wicklow, just outside Dublin. An absolute hero, a heroine in Ireland. What about around the world? They want to build her, won't they, through Europe and on the East Coast, especially in the States.
They will do. And with these kinds of performances and the performances that she's had, her name will be spreading around the world. Globally, they will know who she is. Obviously, she's still very much in the early stage of a professional career, but just dominating every time she gets in the ring. She looks a little bit more polished.
Jab and left hand, and Monica Gentili just can't get her own shots off, or really set, wildly missing. Back comes Taylor, not everything clean, but it's at a pace, and she's gliding around the ring. She's had a good training camp, a proper one, she says, for the first time because of those 2 quick fights out in Connecticut alongside Ross Ename, her trainer. They work very, very hard. They're on a plan, aren't they? It's a long-term future. It's not just this fight. A bit like Anthony Joshua does, and maybe David Hay thinks he's doing tonight. They're planning for the big ones ahead.
Of course they are, on every step of the way. The matchmaking's perfect. Good combinations here. Double up, left hook to the head, switching to the body. Great work again from Taylor.
Back, you're strong. This girl's not strong enough to walk you down. Back her ass up a little bit, all right? Good, good, good.
Corners, 10 seconds.
There is Ross Ename in the corner, and the body shots keep coming, and a good head on there.
Well, she sinks in the body shot so well and switches up to the head, and this is what I'm so impressed with, the variety of punches from Katie Taylor.
As she ups the pace here at the beginning of the 3rd round. 6 2-minute rounds in the women's boxing. We're in the super featherweight division. She talked beforehand, Katie, about how durable Monica Gentili is, but how she'd love a second knockout win, and she's really going for it, planting her feet. Meaty looking punches, and she just loves that left hook to the body.
Well, Gentili's coming forward with that high guard, taking a lot of shots on the gloves and arms, but shots are sneaking through, like that right hook there that just landed from Katie Taylor to the side of the head of Gentili, and the body shots keep going in, and they will slow her down. She gets caught with the odd counter punch just on the end of an arm shot, Katie Taylor. Nothing to worry her at all. Gentili's very...
She's game, isn't she?
Very game, yes, and very sort of durable, taking his body shots, his hurtful looking shots, just keeps walking forward. It might be a plan to just back Taylor up and try and get some success like this. But Taylor just working combinations really, really well, picking these shots.
Very stubborn, Gentili, but a good body shot. And a follow-up one to the head as well from Katie Taylor, who's in total command. That a little bit low, but that right hand was a beauty. And some swelling under the right eye of Monica Gentili, as the crowd really enjoy this. And it's a great advert for women's boxing. It really is.
Starting to mark up now, Gentili, and Katie Taylor just landing ferocious combinations, body and head. Crowd getting behind this. How long can Gentili take this? These shots look heavier. She looks like she's punching harder every single time she fights, and that'll be them extra training camps and the extra sparring building for that.
A lovely uppercut squeezed in as well there from Katie Taylor. Good movement and rhythm. And another round in the bank, and a tough round for Monica Gentili.
Let's not limit ourselves to just standing there. Every now and then, get your distance back.
Well, Russ must be happy with the left hooks that Katie Taylor is throwing.
Well,
explain why she does this to that side more.
Well, she works that left hook so well. I mean, it's the left it's the left arm, and she turns it off that left foot. You see her foot, her heel just comes slightly off the ground, which means the power is transferred from the feet up through the leg into the arm. So that whiplash effect. And she's sinking it into the body and the head and doubling up to the head. I mean, that's real quality stuff. Advanced boxing. Doubling and treading up the left hook to the body and the head from Katie Taylor. Very impressive.
And now they're getting the big stages as well. 21,000 watched her in Manchester. There's 19,000 full to capacity here at the O2. I know the dream is to end up maybe this year, maybe next, in a big show in Dublin, where Katie Taylor will fight for a world title. Body shot with the right hand and straight back to work with venom. Katie Taylor, you just can't believe the contrast with her in the ring and out of the ring. She's quiet as a mouse, isn't she? She's so respectful, such a good role model, and she gets in there and she's a real fighter.
Well, she is. I think what's surprised is the fact that she's female, but male or female, a lot of boxers are different people inside that ring. And she's really piling on the pressure, but big respect to Gentili, and she's really having a go at making a fight of this. She's standing in front, good tight defence, and now she's starting to fire back, but she's just simply out of her depth, really, with Katie Taylor.
It's a good match because she is really coming forward and trying to press. Taylor with the skills, but still hasn't managed to put a massive dent in Gentili.
I think Gentili's waiting for Taylor to slow down, and she's thinking, right, when is she going to stop with this, you know, this fast, high work rate, combination punches, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere because she's so fit, she's such a dedicated athlete. She will just keep this pace going.
When she lost in Rio Sumfer, she may be on the slight slide. She said no, she just needed a new challenge, a new boost, but she's got that as a pro. Look at that movement as she works around Gentili. It's terrific stuff from Katie Taylor.
Sidestepping with her feet over to her right to open up that gap there for the left hook to the body and landing it nicely. And now just relaxing. She's put a lot of work into this round, Katie Taylor. So she's just dropping her gloves, having a look, but she's ready for any counter punch that may come. Slipping that right glove in, just roaring underneath that right hand, then picking the shots. She's not going to overwork if she doesn't have to. This round's in the bank. She knows she's probably not going to knock over Gentili, so let's not enter the tank. Experience work from Katie Taylor. Again, fantastic round.
Anticipation all around the O2. We've seen Tony Bellew looking relaxed. Here's David Hay. There's the noise. Cheers. He's going to be the favourite, isn't he, Carl, here with the crowd, London.
You'd think so, but Tony Bellew's got his fair share of fans.
He certainly has. So. I think 7,000 or so from Liverpool. He's certainly more popular in many people's homes. Tony Bellew, the family man, all of that. But David Hay's got his kid Cassius as well. You know, sometimes he's portrayed not quite as he is. Both real charismatic personalities and fighters. And look at this fighter inside the ropes, Katie Taylor. Wonderful amateur career. And she's just moving on from where she left it, the unpaid ranks. It's more of the same. Brilliant skills and a pleasure to view.
Well, she's really going through the gears here, Katie Taylor, and she doesn't have to. She's got this fight in the bank. She's won this. There's not really much that can go wrong because she's not going to leave her chin out to try and get caught with anything silly, but she's still standing in range, putting together some real hurtful-looking combination punches, entertaining us constantly.
And this is a tough third opponent.
Oh, good shot from Katie Taylor. Gentili hurt there, leaning forward. Some crisp, accurate shots. How
oh, beautiful shot there with the left hand. It was the combination at the end. And Gentili goes down, and this is one very tough lady from Italy. Been 10 rounds a couple of times. Can't cope with Katie Taylor, who oozes class once again and does get a second stoppage win. Wow, she really is something. and she is marching forcefully towards a world title shot. Who is going to be there in her way? Who is going to stand up to her, Carl?
I don't know who is going to do that, and she really is making a statement. She didn't have to do that. I was just saying earlier, she could sit behind the jab, outbox her opponent and settle for the points win, but she's really stepping up the gears. Body and head shot combinations, hurtful looking body shots there as well, but finishing a nice flurry of punches, which I'm sure we'll see the replay to that in a minute, to the head. And it was left hook, right hook, straight right. Accurate shots.
Well, body shots from the word
There's
go.
the right hand there
that
on the
left
chin.
hook hurt Gentili, and it was the volley that she carried up. And Bob Williams having a look there. And there was one more shot, I think, with a left hand maybe.
Well, that was the start of the assault, right hand, left hook there, and then
That left hand and then
that
the
right hand
roll.
was hurtful, followed by the left hook, and now this onslaught here. I mean, punches don't always land clean. Right uppercut there landed flush, right hook. I think the referee here is seeing off the head. He's shaking around there from Gentili. She's being hit with flush, accurate shots, hurtful punches, damaging punches. The referee doing the right thing to call that off. Gentili very, very tough. Taylor oozing class yet again.
How well has she transitioned from being a wonderful amateur to being this unbeaten and exciting pro?
Well, I said during that third or fourth round, she looks like she's sitting down on punches more. She looks like she's punching harder, and that's because she's settling down. Because in the amateurs, you're up on your toes, you're looking for the counter punch. As a professional, you're looking at landing hard shots to do this sort of damage to your opponent, to get your opponent out of there. This is the entertaining side for the fans, to see the fight ended early. And Katie Taylor, I wasn't so sure if she had this in her arsenal, but showing a different side to her here.
She's just
Very
watching. She's
spiteful.
watching the replays back on the big screen with Brian Peters, her excellent manager Ross Emanate, her coach, and they've got to be happy with that punch-perfect performance.
They'll be very pleased with that. Punches are still coming in. I mean, Gentili there already finished. Referee jumping in at the right time.
And a great stage for her to showcase her skills on this massive night for boxing. Brian's happy. Katie will be delighted with that, I'm sure. Well done. 3-0 and rising fast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our referee, Mr. Williams, has our boxers, but before we declare the result, I know you want to show your appreciation, please, for both boxers in the ring. The official time is 1 minute and 31 seconds of round number 5. Referee Mr. Williams stops this contest. His opinion on Monica Gentili in no position to continue. The winner, the journey continues for Ireland's Katie Taylor. And ladies and gentlemen, please, your appreciation of visitor from Italia, Monica Gentili.
Katie Taylor dazzles in London like she has all over the world as an amateur. Fast track to a world title shot. I'm sure that's on Eddie Hearn's list, high on it as well. Let's get over to Andy to find out.
Katie, congratulations, your third straight win. What mark would you give yourself out of 10 tonight?
I thought it was a good performance. I was probably smothering my work a small bit in the first few rounds, but the body work definitely paid off, and she's a very tough girl, she's very durable, so it was great to get the stoppage in the end.
How do you think you adjusted to a different type of opponent tonight, someone that was a bit more come forward pressure fighter?
Yeah, I think I love boxing those kind of opponents. I think you can definitely express yourself a bit more, but I'm so used to boxing every style of boxer from the amateur days, I think, so this is no different. It was just great to box in such an amazing stage, on such a great card, and just want to thank Eddie and Matchroom for giving me this opportunity. It's incredible.
You're a bit critical of yourself last time out. It said you were a little bit flat, but you seem to pick your punches very well tonight with a great finish.
Yeah, I think this is the first time, I said before, that I had a proper training camp under my belt, and I definitely felt like that in the ring. I felt a lot stronger and sharper in there, and I definitely felt like I could go 10 rounds in there tonight, so I felt great in there, thank God.
Before tonight, you were ranked number 8 with the WBC. How far away do you think, in your mind, you are from a world title shot?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to box for world title straight away, really. But obviously, I just have to get a few 10-rounders under my belt, and obviously the opposition has to keep progressing as well. But I definitely feel like I'm ready to box for a world title. But I'll leave that up to the likes of Eddie to sort out those opponents, and I just want to go in there and do my job.
Promoter Eddie Hearn, the class is obviously there. Is it just a case of getting experience before you throw her in for a world title?
Yeah, she's got to learn, and Gentili was tough again. We're going to box again on the Anthony Crolla Paul Galen RS card in Manchester in 3 weeks' time. Returning to Manchester, I think maybe Wembley as well, and then once in the States, then I think she's ready for world titles. Needs to get some rounds in the bag. Good to get that many rounds. Maybe an 8-rounder as well thrown in, and then I think it's a matter of time now before she challenges for world titles. So exciting to watch, and we're just enjoying the journey, closing in on that world title.
Katie, you're going to be busy. You didn't have any holiday plans anyway, did you?
I don't think so. I probably caught a few of my gloves all right, but I don't think I got caught with any heavy shots, thank God. But I'm definitely looking forward to a busy few months ahead. As Eddie said, boxing on the Crolla and Arrows bill, it's incredible. So I'm just back to the gym on Monday and start preparing for that.
Congratulations and well done.